Allie, I want to clerk when I get out.
So basically, you're putting your law career between us.
He claimed OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder.
He filed a claim under the Federal Disabilities Act.
What are you saying?
Well, because of attorney's fees, punitive and possible treble damages that go with the suit.
I remembered that fool for a client rule, so I retained independent counsel, filed a claim, and planned to go public. It's a complete pretext. He's mocking us.
This guy's a master litigator. He knows how to manipulate the facts. We can't prove it's a pretext.
You don't want to prove it. He's a rainmaker. You'd rather lose me than him.
This is perfect. I just started my own practice. You will join us today.
I stocked your office supply-wise, and I'll program your speed dials however you want. I already filed your appearance.
I beg your pardon?
We figured the best way for you to get wet is to jump right in. Guy is seeking prior restraint, your wheelhouse.
Judge Hopkins is sitting. He's tough but fair.
It's just a funny bounce of the ball, that's all.
Unisex studies show it helps men and women employees breed familiarity.
I have this lawsuit against Jack Billings, and I have a deposition scheduled
Say
for
no
Friday.
more. You can do it from here. We would be happy to lead the charge.
Who's your best litigator?
Oh, that would be Billy. Allie, there's no precedent for enjoining an autobiographical article.
But a minister and a nun?
I also know the clerk in second session, so I put in a good word.
What does he want me to do? I know how he lands clients.
Richard asked me to cover your deposition against Jack Billings. And you're comfortable with me handling it?
Sure.
Yeah, then I took a job with Steptoe, but when Richard started this place, it was too tempting to pass up.
Henry Thornton for the petitioner.
Allie McBeal for the defendant.
Your Honor, Reverend Kessler today requests this court issue an injunction prohibiting defendants...
I always get nervous walking in, but as soon as I take my feet, I'm fine.
I'm not going to have you stand before me saluting the flag. Did you interview the minister? Did you get his account? The magazine has every constitutional right to publish the article. But I'm enjoining them from doing so anyway.
What?
Go to appeals. You'll no doubt get it overturned. It'll just cost you a little time and money, that's all. Petitioner's motion for injunction granted.
I had the founding fathers on my side. I mean the Constitution, public policy, and the case couldn't be lost, and I lost it.
I thought I argued well, Richard. The judge just seemed to have an agenda contrary to law.
I filed the appeal. I also brought up on the computer all of our First Amendment briefs. This will head start you on your memorandum. I also clipped the Hornbook pages on prior restraint.
I'm sure Allie did her best.
Don't you stick up for me.
Excuse me?
I don't need you sticking up for me.
I'm not sticking
You're
up.
sticking up.
Can you brush up on your tax law?
Obviously, our breakup has left you with some residual feelings.
I'm fine, Billy. I just have a slight problem adjusting to change.
Left little toe. Bunion.
I'm so sorry to intrude.
No, that's okay.
Reading between the lines, I get the idea that you might still harbor some feelings toward Billy. My policy is just to be truthful about things.
We were exclusive in high school, and Billy is an honest guy. I mean, we both know that, and I am sure that he downplayed our past because he knew that it would make you uncomfortable, and it really is the past.
In your office today, I picked up a vibe I've never felt before.
That's just a memento. I only lost one motion, Elaine.
That's what I'm doing. Whether or not you're to understand it is anybody's guess. I was so jarred by the implications of what I had done.
Can we go off the record for a second?
Certainly. It would allow me to compose myself.
You having fun?
Yeah, I'm having a ball. Where's the harm? She doesn't look emotionally wrought. You can't just sue somebody for being wrong, counsel. You have to show damages.
You're not
A
just
fighter
so...
in control, a lawyer stays at his best when he's dispassionate.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm certainly in good hands here.
I beg your pardon?
Oh. I mean that you have a gift for dispassion, not to mention downplaying Mr. A couple of dates in high school. Georgia told me how you characterized our past.
I looked under those stall doors. You had your feet up.
I feel like the clients look at me like I'm a little girl, and I feel puny.
You'll be there as estrogen. Their lead counsel's a woman. Fact is, she bats from the other side, and the other guy's a bit of a wolf. You know, in a pinch, I was hoping you could flirt with them both.
He's a wimp. He's not a wimp.
There is no suggestion of obscenity here.
The offer of employment is revoked.
Well, I told him in an upbeat way.
I know what you're up to. You think by striking up a friendship with Allie, it'll serve as some kind of prophylactic?
And Renee seems to be angry that Georgia is being friendly with Allie as a prophylactic. I haven't had time to suss it all out.
Let's all just take our lunch breaks, and to keep it in perspective, think about this. After lunch, there's going to be clients in our conference room.
We could argue selective enforcement, saying it's tantamount to discrimination.
Billy, I am not looking to go down that road again. I am just admitting a difficulty.
As senior partner, I think I'm entitled to be avuncular now and then.